What the hell is going on, people? Y'all might know, the barber pole is a ubiquitous symbol of grooming and style. But have you ever looked at that freaking thing and wondered, what the hell is this godforsaken pole? And why does it look like an American flag? Personally, I haven't wondered, but I figured it would be an interesting topic for a video. So anyway, here it is. Those spiraling stripes hold a deep, dark secret, and we're going to delve into that secret today. I'm Joe, and I'm happy to have you guys here with me to learn the history behind the barber and the iconic symbol that we've become accustomed to seeing over the years. In ancient times, barbers were more than just hairstylists, they were surgeons and even bloodletters. Bloodletting is the practice of removing blood from a person to treat a medical condition. It was a common practice for thousands of years, from ancient times until the early 20th century. People were pretty stupid back then. Regardless, though, you can see that barbering has a very dark and unsettling history. A history intertwined with blood, pain, and the crude practices of medieval medicine. Today, that pole is a relic of a bygone era, and a reminder of the days when a visit to the barber could literally mean a brush with death. But how did this seemingly innocuous symbol come to represent such a gruesome past? To understand the barber pole, we must first journey back in time to a world where barbers were both healers and gatekeepers of pain. In the Middle Ages, barbers were not just barbers. They were surgeons, dentists, and even bloodletters. The practice of bloodletting was believed to cure a wide range of ailments and was very common. Barbers, with their sharp instruments and knowledge of human anatomy, were the goats for this bloody business. A visit to the barber used to involve leeches, sharp blades, and even buckets of blood. It was a time when the barber's tools were as likely to cause pain as they were to alleviate it. Barbers were actually considered surgeons of the common man, performing procedures that would make even the strongest of hearts squirm. Tooth extractions, lancing boils, and of course bloodletting were all part of a barber's daily grind. They were the medical practitioners of their time with methods that would be considered barbaric and idiotic by today's standards. The barber's role in society was a curious mix of the mundane and the macabre. They provided a necessary service, but one that was often accompanied by pain, fear, and the ever-present risk of infection. The iconic red and white stripes of the barber pole are not merely decorative. They are a chilling reminder of the barber's bloody past and an ignorance in society that will never be forgotten. The red stripe represents the blood spilled during bloodletting, while the white stripe symbolizes the bandages used to stop the bleeding. Imagine the barber pole as a visual representation of the bloodletting process itself. The red was the blood flowing from the patient. The white, a desperate attempt to control the bleeding and to restore balance. But what of the blue stripe? Some believe it was added later to represent a patriotic spirit. Others argue that it symbolizes the veins of the patient, a chilling reminder of the barber's intimate knowledge of human anatomy. Regardless of its origin, the blue stripe adds another layer of intrigue to the barber pole's symbolism. It reminds us that the barber's profession, for all its evolution, is still undoubtedly linked to the human body and the delicate balance between life and death. In time, the practice of bloodletting fell out of favor because people got smarter and it became deemed ineffective and dangerous. Barbers gradually abandoned their surgical roles and focused solely on hairdressing. The barber's chair, once a place of both dread and relief, became a symbol of grooming and relaxation. The tools of the trade once used for bloodletting and tooth extraction were introduced into the tombs of ancient medical history forever. Today, barbers are masters of scissors and combs instead of scalpels and leeches. They are artists of hair sculpting and styling with precision and flair, at least most of the time. The modern barbershop is a place of camaraderie where men gather for a trim, shave, and time away from their wives and screaming children. Despite its gruesome origins, the barber pole endures. It has transcended its bloody past, becoming a symbol of tradition, craftsmanship, and male grooming. Walk down any city street and you're likely to encounter a barber pole with its stripes spinning hypnotically. It is a beacon beckoning the man of all walks of life into a world of sharp blades and, hopefully, skilled hands. The barber pole, once a symbol of fear and pain, has become a symbol of trust and familiarity, at least to some people. Personally, when I see a barber pole, I immediately think about all the money I'd be spending just to get a trim. But to some, it represents a place where men can go to relax and get away from their nagging girlfriends. The enduring legacy of the barber pole is a testament to the power of symbolism. How an object once associated with one thing can evolve over time to represent something entirely different. Today's barbershops are more than just places to get a haircut. They are social hubs, community centers, and repositories of male tradition. They are places where men can go to escape the pressures of daily life, to unwind, and to connect with other men. The barber's chair has become a modern-day confessional, where men can share their woes, triumphs, and thoughts on everything from sports to politics. The barber, with his ear to the ground and his finger on the pulse of the community, is often privy to secrets and stories that would never be uttered elsewhere. The barbershop is a place where men can be themselves, free from judgment and pretense, which is often caused by their wives or girlfriends, where the bonds of friendship and community are forged over the buzz of clippers and the scent of aftershave. Interestingly enough, I can't stand going to the barber, which is why I started shaving my own head. I lived in Park Slope, Brooklyn for about 5 years, and I was spending approximately $60 every time I wanted to get my hair cut. Don't get me wrong, the haircuts were fantastic, but at the end of the day, I am sick and tired of spending money. In a world that often feels increasingly isolating, the barbershop offers a sense of belonging and a reminder that even in our hyper-connected age, there is still value in face-to-face interaction in the shared experience of a good shave and a haircut. Surprisingly enough, another reason why I don't go to the barber is because I actually don't want the camaraderie or face-to-face contact. I don't have any friggin' secrets to share, and I don't want to hang out with anyone, and I can't stand making small talk. Just leave me alone and I'll be happy. The barber pole, with its bloody history and its modern-day relevance, serves as a reminder of the cyclical nature of life. The next time you see a barber pole, take a moment to appreciate its rich history, its unsettling origins, and its enduring legacy. It is a symbol that has transcended time, a testament to the power of tradition, the resilience of the human spirit, and the enduring appeal of a good shave and a haircut. Of course, when I personally see a barbershop and its pole, I'm reminded of all the money that I spent year after year on getting a haircut, and it pisses me off to no end. I would never want to go back to getting someone to professionally cut my hair, and I would much rather just shave my head than pay such a high premium. No disrespect to the occupation, I'm just being honest here. Thank you all for watching and have a great day.